Yes, the monsoons of southeast Massachusetts are back. It'll end soon. To be determined how I'm gonna shape this. Sort of started a little idea. I'll start with this tree as an anchor. And obviously the bigger one that you saw, the other anchor, but then in between, I want to do something in between. We'll see how that works out. The rest of this yard is edging. Old bed's a little overgrown. The homeowner has a plan. This I will not be planting. They're going to do that. And back to more of my edging. I already started edging before filming. I'm trying to battle this wonderful New England weather. Allergies are back, because why not? I really like the idea that they have back here, so you can see they started it. I'm in here to just tighten it all up. That's my edge cut behind what's already pulled out. And so on and so forth. Rehabilitation. I'll just let the lay of the land and the plants tell me where I want to make my lines. And we'll see what I come up with. Just gave it a nice little bow in there. Try to frame that middle plant in the reverse, because you don't want the bow this way. You're stepping all over it. Got through that. Rescued the purple stuff. Over here, I finally got through this. Also sheared all the way up to the stones, even though it had been done, because about half the sod layer was left. I guarantee that would grow back. So I decided to just go ahead and excavate it. The thing I haven't done was move those stones to excavate under them. There's a couple spots in the back. Maybe I should shear the rest of that too. See how time allots. Starting to get the general idea. So I'm cleared up to here. I already started edging the rest. I like to break it up just to give myself a rest, give my eyes a rest. I already have it all chopped and partitioned, so it'll just shear right off. Just kind of curving out. Once again, decided to just do a little cook's discretion on this one. And then once I pull it up, we'll see what it looks like. And the rest of the edging around the front, already cut. Just got to shear it off. And then work on that island and that. Yeah, it's always a fight. Doesn't show the sharpest because grass is pretty deep here. It is a nice edge. And it still has to be raked out and mulched. Anyway, that I'm actually not doing. My job was to do the grunt work. And well, that's the debris pile. It's just that I leveled it out, started building a proper berm in that depression, rather than leaving a big old hump of grass to grow. All that's left to do is to build this new island to be, and then just some quick edging around these pieces that are detached from the home. As you can see, the grass is very, very thick. Once everything's edged and weed whacked, it should look very nice. Nicely edged. Now this island, the shape of it kind of annoys me, for lack of a better word. So I think I'm going to elongate it and then try to shape around that. I think I'll start out there. Dead spot, so why not? Good marker. I'll try to come back in tight here, and then I'll start coming out further here as well. I don't know. There-ish. We'll see. Still gotta fight that. That's gonna be fun. Roots galore right to the surface. I kind of see what I want to do here. I'm gonna use the lay of the land here to bow out to the left between the two trees. Transplant those things. And then I'm gonna curl around this tree. I think I'm actually gonna use both the height and land contour and the dead grass to polish this off, make a shape, see what I come up with. Find in order to figure out a slightly tricky island, and it's not just about cutting around what's there, you gotta make it look right. I feel like you do the side that makes sense, which was this one, or start wide. I closed in real tight almost to right where it was, and I go out wide again. See, what this does is it eliminates noise perspectively. Now when I look at that front, I'll probably figure it out. As an aside, again, why edging? Not just because it looks good, but look at this grass root that runs underground and it sticks up out of your gardening. So that's why you edge. So with that done, remember I had this side cut out first. It allowed me to eliminate the noise. To figure out this side, as I cut around the bend, I'm constantly facing the tree, even as I curve, and then I start to leave it right about there, right at that light actually, and then right about here, start picking up the rock. And I do the same thing, using the rock as the focal point until I feel it makes sense to abandon it, which is right about there. My camera skills are subpar. And here, camera probably doesn't do it justice, but I put a little bow in that, so there's a little well to your upper right, and then it bows to your left, and then comes around the rock. And I just married it into the backside. Edging has come out well. Pop those plants out soon. So what I'd like to do is just partition this stuff. And it just pops right up. You just get underneath it, skip it off, the way it goes. Except for spots like this. Very rooted. A little bit of a battle coming up. As you'd suspect, quite the battle with the roots. You can't dig a nice trough. You just kind of chop and then rip, and then pull the mulch back forward. Best you can get with these trees. You can just see it. It's all just basically trying to chop through concrete. Actually go quicker, if it were. This came out well. This gave some resistance, but it sheared off in the end. A couple spots were just ripped, but this is going to be mulched. Again, not by me for a change. You can see I pulled up all the dead grass. Absolutely used your undulations to find my curves. Transplanted those plants because in the center she wants to put a bird bath. And I think that'll about do it for this property.